So, what we got going on, Edinburgh?
So we went, oops, daisy. We went to a little mushroom stall in Newquay where they sell Cornwall, Cornish grown mushrooms. So these are, don't video me. These are lion's mane.
Okay.
Look at the size of that. And these are king oysters. And then we've got some shiitake mushrooms, and then just some regular brown chestnut mushrooms. So we're going to chop them all up, clove of garlic, red onion, bit of olive oil, maybe add in some pine nuts, bit of black pepper. And that's going to be our dinner.
Looks good to me. I just want one big fat lion's mane. That's what I'm after.
Oh,
can you eat them raw?
probably. I can't see why not, but they'd probably be not much nicer cooked, I'd imagine.
Hot pan going, yeah?
Yeah, so you switch the pan on first.
Got a fresh gas canister on there.
Excellent.
So
first,
some of these, yeah?
Yeah, so dip some pine nuts in.
Say when.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, yeah, that'll do. So you just need to keep the pan moving, and they only take a minute or two just till they start changing colour. I'm just going to get a little bowl out of my cookery storage box, my camping cookery kitchen.
So that we're going to remove them to the bowl.
Yeah. So once give them a little toss. Once they're browned, just gently, you're going to tip them into the little blue bowl, and then add some olive oil to the pan.
Okay. And then the onion's going to go in.
And then the onions are going to go in. Yes. How are they looking? Very good. Very good.
It's on full wag, so...
Yeah, they just need another... They suddenly start going, and then you know it's time to get them off. You might want to get a wooden spoon ready for when you're doing your onions and everything.
Luckily, I've got one here.
How jolly handy.
Yeah, they're starting to brown up a bit.
Okay, so just keep them moving. Give them another like 30 seconds or so. Yeah, I reckon they're ready to come out. Yeah, tip them into a little dish.
I can smell them.
You can smell them?
Yeah.
That's excellent news. Your senses are working well. Okay, right, let's just put these to one side. Now get some olive oil in your pan.
Olive oil, yeah?
Yeah, no, not dead man's fingers. Olive oil. You're not putting any of that in our dinner. No.
Is that enough?
Yeah, maybe a little tiny bit more. It's fine. Yeah. That's good.
It's on a bit of a slope. Look,
I know.
What things you have to deal with when you go camping.
Yeah, exactly. So now you can add the onions in. Not the garlic at this stage.
Okay.
It doesn't need...
What I'm really excited about is chopping up some lion's mane.
Okay. How big or small are you going to do it?
I don't know.
Maybe just turn that heat down a touch and give them a little stir.
I'll get them all down this end because that's where the oil is.
Yeah, go for it. And then maybe start chopping up your mushrooms.
Right.
So
ready?
You're doing the lion's mane first, are you?
Yeah,
okay,
I'm
go for
excited
it.
for the lion's mane. So I'm going to go like straight through the middle to start off with because I want to have a look and see what it is.
Oh, look at that. It looks a bit like a cauliflower.
Weird, so, shall I just do like...
I'll do them fairly...
That? Do you reckon?
Fairly chunky.
Maybe cut them in half?
Yeah, definitely. Give that a little... Onions are doing well.
I've got a feeling these are gonna like really reduce down.
Yeah, they will. Mushrooms always, they shrink up when you cook them. They release their juices. Okay.
We'll do all the lion's mane, yeah?
Yeah, we'll do all of the mushrooms.
We've got a lot of mushrooms.
Yeah, all the mushrooms.
I don't quite know what it's like. It's a bit like cutting up a critter or something.
A little alien.
Oh no, I lost one.
I'm just going to get you a plate to, oh, nice bum shot there. To put these on when they're chopped so that you don't, you've got extra room on the board for the next bit. Okay, yeah, pop them all in there. I'm going to suggest you do the king oyster mushrooms next because
Okay.
they take a little bit more cooking, they're a bit firmer.
All over that. They're going to go in first?
Well, yeah, but what you're going to do with these, yeah, here you go, I'll help you. Yeah, right.
Oh, that's going to slide.
Okay.
Someone lose that.
Ooh, we go, all our nice lion's mane. So, babe, before you get started,
Yeah.
just hold the thing.
You're going to do this?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take
So-
over the filming.
These are really good if you just do them by hand and you can peel them down like the stem. These are really good to make like a vegan, like almost like a chicken substitute. If you're making something like a chicken tikka dish or
I've
something
heard
like that.
They call king oyster mushrooms chicken of the woods.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So they're quite firm and you can see all of the thread sort of in them. So they do replicate, and because they're quite firm, they replicate like chicken. When you, well, obviously, you know, not the flavour as such, they taste like mushrooms. But yeah, they're quite a nice, substantial, chewy sort of mushroom. They use quite often in quite a lot of vegan recipes that you see now, where they use these as a meat substitute, but also if you slice them this way, you can actually make like vegan scallops.
Right.
So you slice them up this way and then you marinate the slices in like a kind of a brine.
Isn't that what when you go to Wagamama's and they do
The scallops.
yeah, the oysters, not oysters, was it?
Oh, they do the chili vegan squid.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
the one.
Although they've renamed it now and they just call it
Yeah, not
mushroom.
allowed to call it squid anymore.
Yeah,
'cause it's-
it trades description.
Yeah.
And then we're just going to chop up the chestnut. And I'm going to add these in now because I don't know how long the lion's mane will take, but we don't want to overdo them. Shiitake don't take long, so we're putting these ones.
That is like a lot of mushrooms.
It is, but like you said, they're going to reduce down. And the shiitake, I'm just going to literally tear these with my hands. My hands are clean, viewers. I did wash them just before we got started. Sometimes it's quite nice just to let them break naturally into... I mean, you could have actually done that with the lion's mane as well, potentially, but I don't think, it doesn't make a massive difference. I feel like we need a bit more olive oil.
Go for it.
Don't want anything burning up.
I think the heat might be a bit hot actually.
I've just turned it down.
You sure you don't want to put no dead man's fingers in there yet?
Well, if you want to put some on yours, that's fine. You can do that at the end when I've already dished mine up. And I was with the classy moment where Andrew pours his expensive rum into a plastic beaker.
Yeah.
No ice, camping style.
There's not much left in there. That's one problem with the dead man's fingers, because the bottle's so dark, you can't tell how much is in there. You can only judge it by how far you have to tip the bottle.
This is true. Right, I reckon we should add in the lion's mane now and the shiitake and everything.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
do it.
Okay.
I'm so stoked for some lion's mane. We're trying to get this for ages. We went to Falmouth earlier this year and it got bought out twice, didn't it? We couldn't get hold of it. Like,
Yeah, there's a special shop in Falmouth that sells them. And yeah, they didn't have any whenever we went in there.
It's
Like
supposed to be...
It sells out very quickly.
Apparently it's supposed to be very good for the brain. it creates neuron growth or something, and I can do all the neuron growth I can get.
Right, I'm just gonna, we've got some garlic here as well, which Andrew's already chopped, so I'm just gonna make it a little bit smaller. Don't want to overcook garlic. Lose all of the good stuff.
It's sizzling up really good, baby.
Yeah, we're gonna just add some salt and pepper now. So a little bit of black pepper, a little bit of salt, give that a little stir. There we go. This is a lot of mushrooms.
It is, isn't it?
Hope you're hungry. To be fair, all we've had today, you had a pasty at the evening project, and I had a sandwich. So we are hungry for our dinner. It's nice to have a mixture of different mushrooms as well, because even though they're the same species, they're kind of not. They've got so many different qualities.
I've been researching on mushrooms lately.
You have,
There's all sorts of different qualities that different mushrooms have. Like I said, the shiitakes.
Adding the garlic.
The lion's mane in particular, I'm quite interested in. And then you got turkey tail that you can get anywhere. You can get that like at Southfield Park. It just grows on dead wood. Apparently that's really good for. They've had a lot of positive responses from cancer treatments with turkey tail for some reason.
Ooh,
I think they eat it somewhere in like Hawaii or something. But it's full of cholesterol as well, so apparently it's not that good for you to eat loads of it.
Alright, let's just have a little tidy up here. So I think this probably just needs a few more minutes.
Yeah, it's looking good already. It smells really good.
Yeah, it smells really good. What are you going to have yours with? Just on their own?
I just want, probably just some straight up mushrooms.
The other thing that I did get today when we were in Newquay in the health food shop was this.
Yeah, you quite straight.
The Tartex mushroom pate. It's really hard to get hold of these days. Years ago it was in you could buy it in health food shops all over the place, but I haven't seen it for ages, so I'm going to have some of that as well as a little side dish.
Let's have a good look at this now. It's looking really good already, isn't it?
Yeah. I wish we had smell-o-vision because it does smell like amazing. I'm just have a little taste of a bit. Beautiful.
Try a little bit of limestone.
It's probably really hot, babe. Be careful, be careful.
That was like the most mushroomy mushroom I've ever eaten in my life.
Hallelujah.
It's really juicy.
We were talking earlier, I wonder how difficult or easy lion's mane would be to grow if we get some spores online and some substrate and maybe have a go at growing some at home, because they're expensive to buy and they're hard to get hold of. So it could be a nice little autumn project for us to have a go at growing some.
That's looking pretty good. Are we going to eat that soon?
Yeah, we're going to eat it soon.
Okay.
A bit more seasoning.
Whilst it's just finishing off, I think I'm just going to get some footage of the environment for the ambient effect. Some new people turned up there. Judys, what plant is that you bought, babe?
It's a banana.
What, it grows bananas?
In theory, I don't know if in Bracknell it might not grow bananas, but yeah, it's a banana plant.
Do we need to, do I need to build a biodome?
Sorry?
Do I need to build a biodome in the back garden
Yes,
so we can have
please.
bananas?
If that wouldn't be too much trouble, that'd be awesome. I think, what do you reckon? Do you reckon that looks done?
That looks pretty good to me.
Okay. There we go.